Are we back?
All right, here we go.
Sorry about that, folks. Technical.
Hey, no, this is Adam. This is one of like it's like live TV in the '50s. You know,
that's right.
Like if a bird comes in the studio, you just got to deal with it.
It's actually live, folks.
This is live, and you know, that brings up a point, Adam. I do love the produced videos. You know what I mean? Like people are doing something and they premiere it and show it up. And I do some of that stuff too. But I crave the live. Like it's the hey, Coco's back. Miss Coco, how are you?
Hey, Coco.
You know, it's part of the hang. You know, it's the sweat. It's the like let's make some mistakes and let people see that, and then we work out of it. You know what I mean? Like
that's the urgency. That's what I love about this music. That's what I love about creative music. That's what I love about improvised music and jazz and all of that stuff. It's all right there right now.
Yep.
You'll never hear this again because they couldn't possibly ever do that again. And you know what? I just love the music in Chicago so much because you have so many people that are just taking so many risks. Like whenever you're there, it's just like the urgency and of like I would much rather hear people make a couple mistakes and be striving past where they're comfortable, you know, than hear some stuff that's like perfect and just how it was rehearsed and, you know, just ticking all the boxes. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we get when we're in those spaces where people are allowed to just, you know, kind of definitely stretch themselves all the time. You know, that's what I miss about it too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. And you're right. Chicago has been, I don't know, personally so good to me. And this is me, you know, coming from New York and you and I are coming from Pennsylvania.
Hey, that's right. We're neighbors.
That's right.
We're both from Pennsylvania.
PA. Commonwealth.
That's right.
And, you know, and Philly's got its own scene and, you know, different cities in Pennsylvania do. And New York's got its own scene. I love New York, but there's definitely oh, wait, we gotta polish this more before we present it.
Yeah.
Or, it's a little bit of a highfalutin. It has to do with money. And Chicago is a little more like, yeah, have your stuff together, but do it. You know what I mean? Doing it is the showing up.
Yeah, I know. Exactly. It's I don't know. It's a lot of substance and the polish is optional. You know, that's how Chicago is to me. And I just love it here. I mean, I was in New York for 5 years and I was like, I loved my New York people too. You know, there was something about Chicago that made me have to come back here. Despite
the weather.
I love the weather in Chicago. It really focuses your attention.
It kind of does that forced shed between like, you know, November and February.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean, we all still get out. I mean, I remember, you know, shoveling myself out, you know, to go see Michael Zarang in the middle of a storm because it's time to do it. You know what I mean? Like this is only happening now.
Yeah.
You know, plus the other thing is if you're on a gig, you don't get paid unless you show up. So if you, even if you show up in the snow and like, I'm here.
Yeah, that's right.
but yeah, it gives you that, and it makes you love the summertime. Then when the spring and the summer comes around and it's like, it's a different energy. And, yeah, I mean, I love it too. And, you know, one of the things I love also that I found about Chicago is, I know it's going to be electric, but the blues is here, where it's you know, again, that's like polished version in New York and stuff like that. But but here, you know, it's got that tether to Kansas City and New Orleans, and it's just like it's in all the music.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that, man. I
love that.
I'm totally with you on that, man. It's just like the blues dimension of the music in Chicago is really incomparable. You know.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, you said it.
It's just there, you know, and that's I don't always get to explore it so much, but I'm always hearing it, you know. This is me talking to Julia Miller not too long ago, and she was playing from Delmark, and you know they're always like reissuing stuff, you know, and so every once in a while I'm like, oh man, where's this guy playing? It's like, oh, this is a reissue of a record, you know, and then maybe the cat is still playing, you know, and it's like, oh man, you can get to that, you know. And again, there's a great blues festival we have every year. Man, I miss the festival stuff too. Honestly, this year was like, I know there was like nice Hyde Park stuff, and there was some virtual Chicago Jazz Fest. But man, that was like it was like a year without a holiday, you know.
Yeah,
if that makes any
that's
sense.
true.
You know?
Yeah,
like
Chicago Jazz Festival is like Jazz Christmas to me. It's like it's everybody comes home.
Yeah.
You know, everybody works. You're working all week. It's like everyone's getting paid,
Right.
having fun. People love jazz all over the city. It's awesome. I
Yeah,
miss that. Yeah, it'll come back.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, it'll come back. It'll come back stronger. You know, once this is all over and we all got our shots, I'm making out with everybody, whether they like it or not. I'm going to say, you know, I'm going to be hugging, petting dogs, picking up old people and squeezing them and holding babies. I'm just going to, and that's not really my personality so much. But after this, it's going to be like
Now
everybody's
you
getting a
can.
kiss. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
So Adam, we've got technically we've got like 10 more minutes for the show.
Yeah.
If it's sort of up to you whether you feel like, you know, playing a little bit more or
Yeah, I
whether
want to
just
vibrate a little bit more. I don't know exactly what I'm
okay.
going to do.
Okay.
Maybe I'll play the keys since I'm sitting at my keys, or maybe I'll get tired of the keys and play the bass or something. But let me just see how I feel. I think since I'm here, I may as well be here.
Okay. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Thursday Night Life Music Part 2 here in the end of October. And this is Adam Zanolini, who's joined us and just sharing his gifts with us.
Yeah.
We were very, very blessed.
Yeah. There's a piece of music that I did one time with somebody that I miss very much, Saalik Ziyad. And I just started playing the song, and I didn't have words for it. And he just made those words up right on the spot. And that brother was just so deep and so talented. And his spirit left the planet way earlier than I was ready for, you know. But man, Saalik was so bad. Really missed that brother.
Yeah.
Anyway, he gave me those lyrics, so I decided to sing them. So
man, I was talking to
that was it.
I was talking to you know, Fred Jackson about that recently, and you know, Jonathan and I and Fred got to do and Saalik got to do a jazz occurrence years ago, doing like a loop sessions thing.
Okay.
And yeah, man, I love that guy. And
Yeah.
and I'm often thinking, in the spirit of what we do is to keep that all alive. I know Salik's birthday's in the summertime, and it's on my brain list of things to do is to talk to Talib and Mrs. Ziyad about just doing a yearly thing. You know what I mean? Like celebration. You know what I mean? And just keep the dialogue open, like, because what he's done is here. You know what I mean? Like, here it is, and let's keep it alive, and that means he keeps influencing people. It keeps enriching our lives, and yeah, I don't know. He was just he's a good soul, still is.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that.
Ashe Saalik. Yeah, I would definitely be excited to participate in a Saalik celebration on the yearly. Absolutely. Let's do it.
All right, man. This is us bringing it up right now, folks. And
I it's think recorded.
Between Adam and myself, what? We'll
it's
make it happen.
Recorded, and it's public, and it's on video. So
it has to happen now.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's right.
This is how it starts. This is how the Saalik Ziyad, or the Z Festival, keeps on going.
Hey,
every year.
Now you're saying it, man. Okay. I like this.
Yeah. I remember being at his I guess I wouldn't say it's his funeral, but it was at the church, and people were talking about Saalik. And after it was all over, I was leaving, and I was walking past the baptismal font, and like ideas for paintings came out of nowhere from someplace else into my head. Like, hey, let's do this.
Yeah.
And sort of based around, people's love for Saalik. And I'm like, okay, there it is. Okay, what are you going to do about that? I love that challenge. I love that that dialogue from the other, man. That's so good. And that was beautiful. That was beautiful, Adam. It sounded familiar, and it's honestly at the same time, and I was kind of like, okay, well, I'm not sure exactly why, but I'm going with it. I did a little representation. I don't know if you can see it with the
I think you were there the time that we did that. Oh, look at that. That's outstanding.
Yeah, I'll bring it.
Yeah.
This gave me a chance to put a little face there, and some hands working, and some keys. So this is,
oh, that's fantastic.
In a humble fashion, a document of the last two little sets we did.
Man, that's fantastic. Thank you so much for that, man. That's brilliant.
Thank you. Thank you for saying yes. Of course, and thank you for making the time. I know you're a busy man for all your stuff you're doing, and I know carving out 2 hours for us here and for my little thing. I really appreciate that.
Oh man, this is fantastic. This is fantastic. It's great to see you always. It's great to see your work always. It's great to create and vibrate together in all different frequencies, visual and sonic. And it's like this is what I miss, is just that collaborative spirit and coming up with something new and in this moment with other humans, So this is really nourishing to what I need,
Good, man. Yeah, this is to me, this is what fellowship is all about, it could have been me and you just hanging out doing this by ourselves, but circumstances have forced us to sort of put it out there.
Yeah.
And now we get to share it with you all.
Yeah.
So, folks, I would just say, if you're inspired, I would encourage you to do this on your own. You know what I mean? I'm not just saying painting to music, but what can you do that no one else has done? Or what does this inspire you to do? And there's the future executive director of Elastic Arts is a 12-year-old girl sitting there somewhere going, I like that.
Yeah, right.
Right?
That's right. We need a protege around town. That's right.
That's right. That's right.
Cool.
That's cool, man. Hey, Adam, I guess this is a good time as any to put a closer to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you for Adam Zanolini for these 2 sets. Man, you know, what can I say?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been a part of a very special Thursday Night Life Music. My guest has been Adam Zanolini. I'm your host, Louis Achenbach, and we will see you at the AACM film screening, or the virtual film thing coming up on the 31st, and we'll see you at Elastic.
Yeah.
As always.
31st.
All right, I'm there, man. As soon as it came up in my feed, I was like,
Definitely.
ticket.
All right. Thanks very much, everybody. Thank you, Lou. Talk to you soon.
Thank you, Adam. Peace. Thank you.